Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. This is another of the short stories in my book, Soloists, 125 short stories of introverts and outsiders facing a dilemma. This one's called, I Am Going to Have the Baby. John was pretty average except for his looks. The girls flirted with him, but he had eyes only for Emma, even though she was probably the most religious girl in his school. To remind herself and perhaps others of her faith, she usually wore a too large cross. Emma flirted with John by sitting in his line of sight in the cafeteria. During recess, she stood where he could see her, and her next move was to ask him if he wanted to go to church with her. Sitting next to her, his ardor grew, and as they walked out, he asked if she'd like to hang out. She agreed, but said it had to be at her apartment, when her mother was there. He also was not eager to push, so he found himself glad that she said that, although he was nervous about going to the public housing project where Emma lived. But such hanging out is combustible, and when there's a will, there's a way. So they took walks and found secluded places to kiss, and later, more than kiss. They admitted that they were both virgins, but in part because they had just smoked weed for the first time together. They agreed to go all the way. They stopped at a drugstore and decided they'd both go in to get the condoms. And all proceeded naturally, beautifully, that time and the next few times. Then, as he got more relaxed and she more comfortable, he said, "It would feel so good to be next to you, if you know what I mean." She nodded but said, "I don't want to get pregnant." In his passion and ignorance, he insisted he'd pull out. She silently consented. But as they got near climax, she whispered, "It's okay." And at that moment, blinded to consequences, he came deep inside her. In the light of day, love gave way to fear. What if she was pregnant? They dismissed it because it was unlikely. But when she tested before her next period, she was indeed pregnant. She decided to tell him in a public place and so invited him to a cafe. "You know, I'm a Catholic, a real Catholic. I don't believe in abortion. My parents don't believe in abortion. God doesn't believe in abortion. I am going to have the baby." Thoughts flooded his brain. We're not ready to be parents. She's poor. My parents would have to support it. They'd be so angry. Would I have to drop out of school and get a job? Damn, one moment's passion and 18 years of being a parent? And we're under 18. In health education class, they said that in our state, sex under 18, even if consensual, is statutory rape. Most kids do it, but could I go to jail? But all he said was, "I love you. We'll figure it out." He walked her home, kissed her, and then padded home. Options flashed through his mind, including suicide. Anyway, that story is called I Am Going to Have the Baby. It's one of the 125 short stories in my book, Soloists, 125 short stories of introverts and outsiders facing a dilemma. I'd welcome you checking it out on Amazon, and certainly welcome your thumbs up on this video, and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments, and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.